Hello there friends, and welcome back for another mod review. Today I have two mods to review for you guys, two very interesting mods indeed. We have the Amazon CrassHopper version 2.0 to your right. That actually was my favorite mod from over in Farming Simulator 15. We'll be going over that in detail. And we have the Rolnin TB 320 tractor. This thing isn't a power horse or anything. Well, it's pretty stacked at 320. But yeah, 320 horsepower. But I love the look of this mod, and this is actually on the mod contest over on the Giant site. So very interesting indeed. It really caught my eye, and it really looks like a nice modern tractor. So what we're going to do, guys, is take a look at these. We're going to go over the shop and check out some of the specs, and then we're going to take them out on the field and test them out. So I'm going to start with the tractor here. So, like I said, this is the Rolnin TB 320 tractor. The file size is 28.86 megabytes. The price in the shop is $254,000 with a $340 a day maintenance fee. Now add $800 to that if you want doubles in the back. The power is 235 kilowatts and 320 horsepower, and the max speed is 55 kilometers an hour. So a great mid-range tractor. So let's take a little look around at this before we jump in. It looks like it's built right, the wheel weights are built right into it. The only two versions you can buy of this, guys, is this regular version right here and with doubles on the back. You can't get like a bigger engine size or anything, but I love the look of the front there. Looks really like a modern tractor. I like that. And in the pictures it actually shows the bonnet up, but I can't figure out how to get it up from the inside or the outside. But very beautiful looking tractor, and actually I have one over here. This is the one with the duals on it. Looks a little bit more beefy. But like I said, this is in the mod contest over on the Giant site, so very, very well done. I like how modern it looks. It looks like a really modern tractor. So that's what it looks like with the doubles on it. Let's jump on inside and we'll test a few things, guys. Let's get rid of that and we will start it up. Listen to it. We will bring up the HUD and we will turn on the lights. Now the lights look really cool, all lit up. That's 2 clicks, there's 3 clicks. That's full lighting. Now you'll notice your signal lights, they're on the sides there. They just stay lit up orange, they don't blink. And there's the hazards there, so they just stay on. Same as the back and the back window there on the sides. They don't blink, but that's okay. Let's get rid of that. So you see the lights, it sets the horn. Horn works just great. And let's jump inside and take a look. Now the inside doesn't look the best. It looks pretty good. I like the monitor there. That looks really cool, but it's not super sharp, but it did a pretty good job. Pretty nice. Nice sunroof in it and stuff. No IC controls, no added features. So, and there it is driving around. The sun's kind of blocking everything. Speedometer somewhat works, like it moves around, but I don't know how accurate it is. But very, very nice looking tractor. We'll look more into that once we take it out. So that is that. Next up is this beauty right here, which I love. This is the Amazon CrassHopper. That's CrassHopper with a C, version 2.0. This is a mower. And like I said, you can use it for other purposes as well. The file size is 32.64 megabytes. The price in the shop is $20,000 with a $1 a day maintenance fee. Pretty cheap indeed. The power of this is 2015 kilowatts and 2740 horsepower. 2740 horsepower. So this thing's a horse. It has a capacity of 100,000 liters, guys. I know that's super unrealistic, but you know what? It's still a fun mod to play with. Just driving this around is a ball. So the max speed is 194 kilometers, so this thing can definitely boogie. It has a work speed of 40 kilometers an hour, and a work width is unlisted, but it's probably at least 3 times the width of this thing. So basically the width of this and then that again on each side. So I will actually show you that here in a second. I just want to get a little look around. It does look a little bit different from the one that's in 15. The tire's a little bit different, but it looks cool, man. It almost looks like a little stock car or something with big tires on it. So I'll jump on. That's what I look like inside. Let's turn my lights on. Let's start it up. Lights look really cool like that. Okay, turn the lights off. You can see the signal lights work and stuff. Hazards. Yeah, listen to the horn on this, guys. That's a beast. Look at the exhaust. I love it. So the whole back lifts up when you're tipping it. There's nothing in it right now to show you that, but I'm going to show you a few of the functions on this. There is your beacons. They work just fine. Now there's a couple of added features with this, guys, that I wanted to show you before we get started. Now you'll notice the page up and page down at the bottom of the toolbar there. They actually add weights that are built into this on. Look at that. There's class weights built onto this, so if you have something heavy on the back, you can see this thing actually getting heavier in the front. It's tipping, and it'll actually get so heavy that it will flip. Look at that. I can just keep stacking them. Well, to a point, it's going to run out, but if you keep pressing page down, they'll start appearing on the back. So same idea. Very cool. That wasn't on the one in 15, but I like that idea. Now if I press the Y key, now look by my shoulders there, you'll see, actually that's not what I went to press. I got ahead of myself there. It's the T key. Watch by my shoulders. That lifts the whole mechanism so you can hook a loading arm to this. So you can actually put a front load attachment onto this. So that's pretty cool. And you can notice that there's attachments on the front and the back for weights and tippers and any implement pretty much. So this thing can definitely serve more than just a mower, that's for sure. And like I said, this top speed, look at that, 194 kilometers an hour. So this thing can't move. Okay, so let's go test these out, guys. I got one parked right over here. There's a few more features I wanted to show you guys before we take it out on the road. Let me get my toolbar up here. Now I'll start off. I just want to show you that you can attach to different implements and weights and stuff with the attachments you have. There is the weight there, and if I back up to the tipper, I can click on the tipper. Now you won't get a little icon down in the bottom. Oh yes you do, I didn't see that last time. Okay, there you go, and I'm all attached to that. So pretty cool, guys, pretty cool indeed. And then we have our front loading attachment there. Now you can click on that without raising it or lowering it just yet. So there, it's connected, but you can see it's pretty far away from the, is that the close one? I'm not too sure, but if you press the T button, is it the T? No. Hold on, I just got to switch my implements here. Yes, it is T. It's just I was on the wrong one. So you can totally raise that up or lower it. Isn't that awesome? So this is like a super multi-purpose mod for sure. So let's jump back in there and disconnect from that. So there is one more command there that I'm not really too sure what it does, guys. Now if you press the Y key, you can enable these service logos to come out. Now I don't know if that means you can deliver that to other vehicles, or I'm not really too sure. They kind of follow you around, but I know you can't put liquid in here, so I'm not 100% sure what they do. But if you guys know what they do, could you please leave it down in the description so I will know what they are as well as others? I'd really appreciate that. You'll notice right down the bottom of that toolbar up in the top left hand corner there's a scroll lock option. Now if I press scroll lock on my keyboard, watch what happens. This thing starts levitating. I really don't know the purpose of this, but because you can't really go anywhere. Now to move, you're going to use your keypad 2, 8, 4, and 6 over on the right hand side. That'll kind of move you around, but you're kind of just like hovering. You're not really moving. I don't know what the purpose of this is, but it's fun to play with. Then like on the same part of your keyboard, if you hit the star and the slash, you can tip it. Same with the plus and negative, you can go up and down, kind of a yaw. But I don't know the purpose of that, but it's fun to play with anyway. But I absolutely love this mod, guys. Let me come back to Earth here. Hopefully I won't flip upside down. There we go. Okay, so that is all the added features of this. So what I did want to show you is how cool this looks driving around. Now I want to show you how it performs as well for cutting the grass. Now if I press the V key, I'll get my attachment that comes out. I know it doesn't look very realistic. The other one didn't have a header at all. It just cut really wide, almost as wide as this path actually. And then if you press the B button, you'll start cutting. Now watch how fast that goes up, guys. And I have a work speed of 40 kilometers an hour, so that's not half bad. And check out the camera angle. Look at this. Now how awesome is that? That is so cool. Showing my RPMs, my kilometers. Look, you can see the signal lights work on the inside and everything. Very, very cool. And it's showing my fill amounts on there too, down the bottom. So yeah, I just love this vantage point. And wait till we're not working and we go around doing this. And the there's no hit detection on the header, guys, so you can pretty much drive through trees. Not the CrassHopper itself, but the I forgot to look at the inside. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, let's take an external view here. We'll come around the side. So look how fast I'm gathering that. Here's what I mean. Look, it'll pass through there. Not the vehicle itself, but the header it will. So you can trim all around those trees, guys. So that's always handy. Okay, let's turn that off. We'll retract our header with V. So here we are back at the farm. I went and filled this thing up. I just went and mowed a bunch of grass and filled it up. It didn't take long to get 100,000 liters, but I just want to show you the animation of it unloading. And I tried to unload the harvester, guys, but it wouldn't accept it for some reason. So I just want to show you over at the shop that it says it takes all these extra product right here, but the one in 2015, I could go under the pipe of the harvester and it would just automatically trigger it like it would a tipper, and it doesn't seem to be working like that, so I'm not sure about that one. But here is the animation for this. This looks just awesome. I love this mod, guys. I really, really do. Now I wish they'd fix that a little bit, but this is only the first version, just to make it pour straight. But this thing is awesome. I really, really like this. There's the animation of it going back. That just looks so cool. Just gonna take this for a drive and take you guys with me. So let's go internal, and we're gonna take a little buzz around. Let's get rid of all this stuff actually. There we go. Check this out. Take a little boot up here. Look at that speed. So this is my Let's Play. Oh, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I went a little crazy there. That was my bad. Okay, am I upside down? Am I? As long as I'm not upside down, I shouldn't have a problem. Yeah, no, let's back down the hill. Like on the back roads up here, you could have a ball having like little races and stuff. All these little paths going through the woods. Look at this thing. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Yeah, like go up here. This is when I was testing this out a little while ago. I was flying around this path. Should have little competitions and time ourselves. See who can get around here the fastest with the CrassHopper. Have little races. Because this is a good little track here. It's very lots of light or tight corners and stuff. Anyway, guys, I don't want to get too carried away with this, but pretty cool little mod indeed. I love this thing, and I'll be adding it to my Let's Play for sure. So, let us go over to you. Or actually, you. Because he set up, this guy is 320 horsepower. We have a plow here that is able to, for this thing to pull. It's only 300 horsepower to get that going, but I want to take this thing for a little drive so you guys can see this too before we hook it up. So like I said, it's not super fast or anything, but it is a good medium-sized tractor, and I love the look of it. It's just a lot different looking than the other ones, and the kind of looks like it has that modern look to it, so very nice. Okay, let's go external, and we will hook up to our plow here. So like I said, tractor's 320 horsepower. The plow requires 300, so there shouldn't be any problems here. Tractor got a nice sound to it too. Okay, let's drop this sucker down. Insert plowing. Very good. Working just great. Let's see if we can hire a worker. Yes, we can. Very good there, Jen. Very good. So, there you have it, guys. That is my double mod review down in the books. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description. As always, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, guys, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus, my Patreon link is just below that. If you'd like to help contribute to a smaller channel, it's always appreciated. So, until next time, take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.